So now, what is rap music and hip hop culture? We do want to acknowledge that rap music and hip hop culture are not synonymous. As KRS-One has famously stated, rap music is what they do, hip hop is how they live. They're not synonymous, however, they are complementary. And whether you're exploring the conscious rap or the gangster rap, as I define conscious rap as the musical content that's telling you what you should do, and gangster rap as the genre of music that might be telling you what you shouldn't do, whether by words or by illustrations. However, we know it's a lot more complicated than that. It's not mutually exclusive where content fits. And I hope to show you toward the end a couple of rap videos which are my favorites of the styles, which I call the blends. So you can have a gangster rapper who's giving a conscious lesson, and you can have some conscious rappers speaking in a gangster rap style to appeal to a particular audience. And for us, the key question is let's understand it so we can utilize it. So, of course, I have to show our shero, Angela Davis. She's an intentional activist against racism, white supremacy, and other problems. And we really need to take these brave stances to critique what happens around us. And our young people, some of them, I might even say many of them, are reflecting the life experiences that they have in the music. Since it's the number one most popular art form in the United States today, much more than entertainment, rap music and hip hop culture are edutainment, music with many messages. And today we're going to focus on the most uplifting and pro-social segments while we'll also illustrate what might be some of the more destructive elements. Now, rap music does have some selected songs that make contributions artistically, politically, even financially. And that's the section of our rap music that we want to focus on today. So for all you hip hop heads, for all you rap fans, I'm going to give you an apology up front. No offense, but we're not going to listen to Drake. We won't be listening to Nicki Minaj. You won't hear Pitbull, no Lil Wayne, no Post Malone, no party rap. We're going to talk about the socio-political rap that can infuse, enrich, and energize your programs. So, of course, in the words of Rakim, we want to move the crowd, right? And moving the crowd is more than just making beats to move to in a dance class or while you're exercising. Rap music and hip hop culture have had the power to socio-politically move the crowd forward for progress. And I'm going to start the main part of this section by giving a little suggested playlist, or you might understand it to be a little lyrical libation toward the ancestors and the people who set the patterns that we now capitalize on today. So let's start off with some of our pioneers, those who've carried the torch to the current generation. You might have heard some artists, and you might want to go back and check these if you haven't, because you can still leverage some of their lyrics today. As long as you're using this in conjunction with and as a complement to some of the contemporary artists, some of our young people are more than willing to explore new artists and hear some of these classics. So let's take it all the way back to the last poets, When the Revolution Comes. Gil Scott Heron's The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five's seminal song, The Message. Ice-T's Colors. Public Enemy's Revolutionary, Fight the Power, that really amplified the messages of Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. Queen Latifah's anthem, Ladies First. Tupac's Changes. Lupe Fiasco's Words I Never Said. Dead President's Police State. Even the Black Eyed Peas, known as kind of a soft, mainstream crossover set of artists. They made Where Is the Love? Lauryn Hill's Black Rage. Immortal Techniques' Bin Laden. J. Cole's Be Free. Nas's Cop Shot the Kid. Joey Badass's Landed a Free. And YG even made an updated Blank the Police song called FTP. 30 years later, it's still a problem that was first articulated in its raw emotional form in NWA's F the Police. So we're not going to get mad at the record. We're going to get mad at the situations that are reflected in the records. And as we see today, rappers like Kendrick Lamar, who was born and raised in the now almost mythical city of Compton, the first rapper ever to win the Pulitzer Prize for his album, right? We also got Kendrick Lamar being a sign that America's cultural elite has begun to recognize hip hop as a legitimate artistic medium. You can also use rap related imagery that comes from movies and certain clips from the movies themselves, like Boys in the Hood, Do the Right Thing, Set It Off, Crash, The Hate You Give, Straight Outta Compton, and rap related genres, movies like Judas and the Last Messiah, the documentaries The N Word, and 13, and Jay Z produced Rest in Power, the Trayvon Martin story. And with all this richness in rap and hip hop, I want to acknowledge also there were preceding and parallel genres of protest music that contributed to, complemented, and even existed right alongside these rap traditions. This includes Harriet Tubman singing Go Down Moses, while in the Underground Railroad, Bob Dylan, Neil Young, Marvin Gaye, Billie Holiday, James Brown, Mahalia Jackson, Bob Marley, Nina Simone, Aretha Franklin, Sam Cooke, Stevie Wonder, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Prince, Mary J. Blige, John Legend, Usher's song Chains, Alicia Keys, Leon Bridges' Sweeter, and her, and that powerful song I Can't Breathe and Fight for You, and Beyonce's Freedom and Formation, Trey Songz, How Many Times, and Janelle Monae's Hell You Talking About, which I also want to show you a clip of today. All of that oral richness alongside the Richard Pryors, the Muhammad Ali's, the Malcolm X's, the Fannie Lou Hamers, and many other spoken word artists whose gift of gab gave us the guts to stand up for social justice. So within this rich rap genre and all the parallel genres of music and spoken word that we're going to be focusing on today, you have a very long lineage of legendary and revolutionary roots of rap and performing artists. That's what Rakim was talking about when he said move the crowd with inspiration and education that we call edutainment. And so we'll stop here briefly and just touch on how would you move the crowd? I like you to think or put in the chat. What are some things that you do, some of these pillars of rap and hip hop that you could lose for positivity, right? What are some lyrics that you may leverage or excerpts that you can use? What arts programs that might allow you to let the young people make music as like an after school program or arts programs embedded in schools that can inspire them to stay engaged positively in school? What's some imagery that young people could do in your presence, with your guidance, with your encouragement, whether it's art, film, selfies using cell phones? They upload them to Facebook. They could put them on YouTube. They could put them on Instagram. What's dance that they can move? What's movement and exercise? That's a healthy exercise of the body while also in a healthy and constructive way expressing things in the heart. And the creativity of the industry and the merchandising that's an outgrowth of rap and hip hop culture. I'll refer you to a song that's popular. I'm not showing it today, but it's one called Entrepreneur. And Entrepreneur is a song by Jay-Z and Pharrell, which showed all the young entrepreneurs in very diverse industries being successful, and it's all woven within a context of cultural pride. Very inspirational to show to young people today.